Mike Sports Vibes. Thank you for vibing with me. The mighty Minnesota Vikings survived the Seahawks and get their 8th win in a row. We are now 13-2, and we beat the Seahawks 27-24. Can I talk that talk?
Talk that talk.
If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It's definitely going down. We're going live for absolutely every single Minnesota Viking game. So join the YouTube family. Now let's talk about the game, right? The 27-24 dub. We survived them, man. I'm going to keep it real. But a win is a win, and I am very happy because guess what? The Eagles lost. The only team that's in our way right now for the number 1 seed in the NFC conference is the Detroit Lions. And guess what? We played them the last game of the season. They're about to play the 49ers. Hopefully they lose that game. We got to handle business against the Packers, and then we got to handle business against the Lions. But if we take care of business, it don't matter what the Lions do. You know what I'm saying? I have that much confidence in this team's ability because we're clutch when it counts the most. Now, the only negative thing that I want to say about the Vikings and their performance is right before the second half, I believe it's the second possession before the end of the first half, And what happened is we went 3 and out. We passed the ball 3 times. We gave the dang on Seahawks a minute and 50 seconds left, and they went right down the field and scored a touchdown. The defense didn't play good and the offense didn't play good, so it's both. They didn't play good right there. Let's keep it all the way 1,000. But besides all that, let's talk about some good things, man. When it comes to Sam Darnold, 22 of 35 for 246 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, no turnovers. Can I talk that
talk? That talk.
Sammy D is playing like Sammy D. And I love it, man. He definitely had a good game. And then he scrambled a couple times for a first down. He had 5 carries for 11 yards. But there was this one first down. I think it was the end. I believe it was in the 4th quarter where he scrambled for a first down. And we got a field goal. But I just want to say, man, there is some times where the offense gets a little bit stagnant. But I don't want to talk about anything negative. I'm just happy we got the dub at the end of the day. But I got to keep it real. Sometimes the offense does get stagnant. And then it's just like, come on, we got to put up some points. But it is what it is. We didn't do no trick plays. I did like Kevin O'Connell's offensive game plan for the most part. I wish we would have ran the ball a little bit more, but it was all right. We ran the ball. Aaron Jones, he had 18 carries for 67 yards, 3.7 per carry. Cam Akers had 1 carry for 3 yards. And I just wish we would have ran the ball a little bit more because the Seahawks, they're not the best at stopping the run. So I would have expected that Kevin O'Connell will go into this game wanting to run the ball a little tiny bit more. Maybe instead of 18 carries, maybe it should be 25 carries. That's just my opinion. We won, though. It is what it is. I got to keep stating that because I don't want people to say, you're hating on the Vikings. No, I'm just keeping it real. We could have ran the ball a little bit more. But Sam Darnold did a good job, and he covered up a lot of deficiencies. And he took that 1 sack at the end of the game to wind the time down, which was awesome. But I have to give another shout out to the best player on the field today. And he's the best wide receiver in the whole NFL. He wears number 18, and his name is Justin Jefferson. Man, 10 catches for 144 yards, 14.4 per catch, 2 touchdowns, baby. And I just want to say this right now, man. There ain't no debate. There ain't no debate who the best wide receiver in the game is. And it has been this for a while since Justin Jefferson got into the NFL. Can I talk that talk?
Talk that talk.
And he's one of the biggest reasons why we are 13-2. Know what I mean? So shout out to Justin Jefferson, and he was talking a lot of trash today. I don't know what it was, what the Seahawks was saying. They must have been yapping a lot, and it backfired on them, and the Seahawks now lost another game because of that. Don't ever talk trash to the guy, the great Justin Jefferson. Don't ever talk trash. What was you thinking? You know, also, Jordan Addison had a solid game, 5 catches for 35 yards, 1 touchdown. TJ Hockenson had 2 catches for 27 yards. There was one big catch that I really was like, yo, how did he catch that ball? But TJ Hockenson is that bull. And let me give another shout out to Aaron Jones, because Aaron Jones had 3 catches for 26 yards because he's that guy. He's one of the best catching running backs in the dang on NFL. Josh Oliver dropped the pass. Look, I don't got nothing against Josh Oliver, but I got to talk my talk about this, man. If you're wearing number 84, you shouldn't be dropping passes. The reason why I'm a diehard Minnesota Viking fan from Pennsylvania is because of number 84. Not because of you. Number 84. I'm talking about the original 84, Randy Moss, my favorite player of all time. Don't be dropping wide open passes, my guy. I know you're more for blocking, but I know you got some hands as well. So you got to make sure you catch that one ball that was thrown to him. Also, let's get to the defense, man, because I got to give a shout out to the guy, number 15, our rookie, Dallas Turner, with that interception. Look, man, people was down on Dallas Turner because he's not getting too many minutes, you know what I mean, early on in the season. Now he's starting to get more minutes, and it's because we have such great pass rushers, man. When you have an Andrew Van Ginkel, when you have a Jonathan Grenard, when you have numerous players of that caliber on your team, it's hard to get on the dang on field. And that's why I got to give another big shout out to Kwesi for getting these players on this team. I believe, I got to correct me if I'm wrong, Andrew Van Ginkel got about 11 sacks on the year because he is part of the sack squad, y'all. He is part of the sack squad, and he's the only player part of the sack squad, you know? And when I say the sack squad, I'm talking about the player that got a sack in the game for the Minnesota Vikings. And he has 2 sacks. I can't, look, man, he is amazing. An amazing player. Blake Cashman with 9 tackles. He was amazing as well. Byron Murphy, there's some questionable things. He was giving up some touchdowns. He was giving up some yards, but he's good. He's that bull, so I ain't going to hate on Bull. You know, Cameron Bonham was breaking up some passes in the secondary. The secondary was a little suspect, but they did enough, and they did enough when it counted the most. And I got to give a big shout out to that guy, Theo Jackson. I got to give a big shout out to him, man. The last interception to just to put him away, right? Theo Jackson, number 26. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, my guy. Who else had a pretty good game, man? You know, we did. Let me see how many rushing yards the Seahawks had, because I feel like we shut down that dang on run. They could not do nothing running the ball. We shut them down. Walker the third only had 31 yards, 8 carries for 31 yards, 3.9 per carry. Ain't about nothing. I ain't worrying about none of that. They do have a good wide receiver core. DK Metcalf had a touchdown, and Jackson Smith had a touchdown. I believe DK Metcalf caught the touchdown on Stephon Gilmore. Who was it on? I forgot. Y'all leave in the comments below. And that was nasty. I ain't going to lie. But it just wasn't enough. It don't even matter what they did because it wasn't enough to beat us. Geno Smith, even though we didn't hit him too many times, we didn't sack him too many times, we hit him a few times, and he was on the ground a lot during this game. There was one time, and I don't wish injury on no player. That's not what I'm about. That's not my character. But there was a couple of times he got hit. He kind of got up a little hobbled. He was like not getting up too quick. So our defense came through, man. I'm just so proud of this team as a whole. And I don't care what no hater got to say. We are going to be the best team in the NFC, meaning we will be the number 1 seed, meaning we will win the Super Bowl the first time in Minnesota Viking history. Can I talk that talk? And if there's anything y'all want to put in the comments below about what happened during this game, you know what I mean? Make sure you do that. But shout out to KLC again. Shout out to Brian Flores. Shout out to special team. Shout out to our field goal kicker. Shout out to everybody. This was a team win. I am happy. I am proud. Skull to the bowl. I'm out.